Wave 2.0 has another great feature called classic oscillator stacks. So coming off the idea of stacking oscillators, we thought, wouldn't it be a great idea to stack classic synth oscillators on top of each other? So we did all the standard waveforms, the saw, the pulse, the sine, the square, the triangle, and we stacked 8 classic synths together. So in this preset for the saws, we have an ARP, a Juno 60, a Jupiter 8, a Matrix 12, a Mini Moog, an OBX, a Prophet 5, and a Virus all stacked together. So if we just scroll through the position of the morph, you'll see it doesn't look that interesting. They all look somewhat kind of the same. That's because they're all sawtooths. So it doesn't sound that different when you morph through them. But it gets interesting when you stack them. So you turn on the mult, and we know it's 8, so you increase this to 8. Our spread is at 51, which it needs to be, and if we put our position at 50, they're now all completely stacked on each other. They're detuned a little bit, so that's without detuning them. And here's what it sounds like. Not that great until you start detuning them. And that's where it just starts sounding like a monster sawtooth pad. Here we go. And so you can make it big, slightly out of tune. And then you can start adding the speed for some variation. And you can get variation also from our LFO, which is modifying the spread here in a more rhythmic fashion. So very cool sounding, very unique, since it's blending 8 classic synths, which would be a fortune to do. I love this feature, and I think we might be the first ones to do something like this. So classic oscillator stacks in Wave 2.0.